We just finished our 6-day silent retreat last evening. It was a challenging week for me this year. For some reason, I found myself getting very restless during this time set aside for spiritual renewal. Nonetheless, it was a fruitful time. I pray that the graces given during these days of prayer and quiet will take root and bear fruit in my life in the days and weeks to come. One thing that stood out to me from the retreat was not from our conferences in chapel twice each day. Rather, it was from the reading of our Franciscan Rule at breakfast one morning. The passage said, "For all that happens to them, let them give thanks to our Creator." This simple thought inspired me that, according to this book of spiritual instruction, which I've promised to follow, I am to give thanks for everything. During this retreat, I began to try to do that, thanking God for the blessings I could clearly see, but also for things that didn't strike me at first as being blessings. Before retreat, I knew it was good to be thankful, but this reading during a time of less distraction and more reflection gave me the needed nudge, you might say. I pray that I may be faithful in following this exhortation in my life today, tomorrow, and the next day. Another insight came from the conferences we had, in which I was reminded to pray before the beginning interactions and ask for the Holy Spirit's guidance on my day. I was also reminded of the importance of praying during times of temptation or difficulty. This reinforced something I'd been realizing. During the retreat, I ended up praying that I might more readily remember to pray for help at such times, so that I don't fall into sinful or unfortunate behaviors. I also prayed for this grace for any times in the future when I might forget to ask for help. Despite the difficulties I experienced on this retreat, I do want to give thanks for the needed nudges I received.